Alright, this is a reading for the Virgo zodiac sign. All those who have a Virgo sun sign, a Virgo ascendant in your birth chart, or you have your moon in Virgo sign in your natal chart, this reading is for you. This is a timeless reading which holds messages for about a week, maybe somewhere around roughly 7 days, give or take a day or so. And use your discretion while watching and applying anything you would like to. Let us see what is in store for you in the next 7 days, 7 odd days. What is it for Virgo? Alright, you've got Goddess of the Moon. Talks of, it can also talk of a new moon. It can also talk of a full moon regarding, depending on when you are watching this video. So if either of these two events are, coming about or have just, happened in, maybe a day back or so, then just bear in mind those events and the cards which I take out from here. Just try and see if they are giving you some more information about, the event which has gone by, or likelihood of what the cards are telling you can unfold in the coming few days. It is a card of secrecy. It's a card of hidden knowledge, information. You've got thinking woman. Yeah, right. It's all about accessing your inner wisdom as well. All right, it is about your emotions as well. And here we've got one more card, or two actually. So door to romance, and this is third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. Oh, so again, you are there are quite a few different scenarios which are being presented here, but primarily it is a card of just taking a deeper look inside you and how you are feeling towards a certain romantic relationship in which your own personal power plays an important role. You need to think about it. How you are in the relationship vis-a-vis your personal standing, right? Are you in a relationship where you need to compromise your a compromise, as in compromise, making some kind of adjustments which you feel kind of deplete your energy, they deplete your personal strength, they deplete your personal identity. I mean, so that is why I use the word compromise. That means just you're working towards, it can be that you are thinking about a relationship which takes a lot more out of you, and you need to kind of downgrade yourself a wee bit, just for because emotionally it makes you feel very nice, and this is a secret probably which you're keeping from you it's a secret which you don't, which but you don't reveal to another person, and sometimes you also don't want to pay attention to it, right? This can be in a current relationship. It can also talk of a relationship which is on the horizon. You've got just just stepped into it, and then you are wondering whether this is being in it, because whenever you are anybody's in a relationship, it's a two-way thing. You got to give some and you take some. And here, for some of you, in the second case, it can be that you are thinking about how much of yourself you want to give to the relationship. Things are not very clear, because like I said, it's on the horizon. Maybe it's something new which has started, or something new which you can see that yes, somebody's interested in you, and you are wondering how you are going to deal with that, and how you are going to find your own place in that relationship. So because the relationship, no doubt has it's a romantic one, that feeling the feeling of romance, happiness, all of those lovely feelings are there. But somewhere down the line, you feel, somewhere down the line, you feel that in spite of this feeling good thing, maybe you're not being very authentic with yourself in the relationship. Maybe, like I said, you're downgrading yourself just to be in this happy space, or you're wondering, how much will it take out of you to be and commit to this relationship. So let us clarify a little with these cards. Actually, I think I will go in. Um, let's ask the tarot cards to give us a little more, you know, clarity and knowledge regarding this. You've already got a card of Knight of Swords. So again, this is a fast moving and an action packed card. Here there is this person who can't wait to get started. I mean, he's already started. Let's not say wait to get started. Rushing headlong into something. So it could have been that relationship you rushed into with full speed, without just, I mean, you just said, I'll just go into it and then see what is happening. And maybe when you went, you entered the the kind of, you began the relationship, and now you're having second thoughts because somewhere down the line something is not feeling quite right in spite of all the romance and the happiness. And for those of you who have the relationship on the horizon, you're also equally keen and enthusiastic, to get into it and then see how it is going to pan out. But your inner voice, which is, your intuition, the moon card, is telling you something else, right? So let us see. What is it? So you got Knight of Swords, you got the Tower card, and the Nine of Swords. I think I'll take out one more. Okay. So, this is also going to be quite a wake up call for you. This getting in touch with a certain reality which you are hiding from. Okay. So, this is, and the Tower card is always not about, external drastic situations. It can be, that realization from within, that, what you have been building up might not be something which is going to be there for a long period of time, and somewhere down the line, see, it. See, the Nine of Swords, it's a card of anxiety, it's a card of overthinking, it's a card of feeling very restless, so much so that you're not able to get good sleep because your mind is just swirling with thoughts which keep you awake at night. So somewhere down the line, you need to face this. What is the truth and what is the reality of your relationship? And you have to be at peace with it for yourself, not for anybody else, because you are the one who's going to be in that. So you need to put an end and a rest to all these doubts for yourself. And it would be a good idea to start all over again, in the sense that once you realize where you stand, and you realize what is it that you like about it and what you don't like about it, and then you make a new beginning with those changes, then you need to move ahead, because this is something I feel that it is not a very it's not a very old relationship. Like, it's not something which has been going on for years and years and years. It's something which has been quite recent, 6 months to a year, something like that, which has the scope of a fresh start. That's what I would like to say. It has the scope of change. Nobody is very set in it that the change cannot be brought about. So it would be a good idea to open up to yourself, admit all what you are hiding from, give it good thought, change how you're thinking and looking at your relationship, so that you can make a good start. And you also preserve your own integrity, your own identity, your own who you are. I mean, a few changes obviously come about whenever we are in a relationship, but not to the extent where you start feeling that this is not me. All right, so be your original authentic self in your relationship, and be this is also a card of bravery. Be brave and go ahead with the changes you are likely to make, so that you also have a balanced and a fulfilling relationship. So if you're going to be hiding from all these kind of things, obviously it is not going to last very long, because you're not true to yourself, you're not true to the other person. So it's time to stand in truth and see things clearly, not through rose tinted glasses or hide things. It's about time you take the step and clear the situation for yourself. I hope you find this reading helpful. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.